Today is the day when we're expecting close to 900 billion naira in matured treasuries to be repaid by the Central Bank of Nigeria. And of course, the regulators are ready with the mop and to drain a bit of this liquidity off the market. So let's get this conversation with Ajibola Phillips, who's the head of FX trading at FBN Quest Merchant Bank, is live to us to squeeze some currency conversation into what is going on in the yield market, market liquidity, and all of that. Ajibola, it's good to see you. Good morning. Thanks for coming through to us.
Good morning, boss, and pleasure's mine.
Great. So what are you folks reading at the FSDH Merchant Bank when you try to look at the currency play in all these asset investment we've been talking about? I'm sure you listened to Larry earlier there about infrastructure debt market.
Like you mentioned, there's a lot of funds that are maturing today, between today and next week from the CBN via OMO and Treasury bills auctions. But we expect that CBN is going to mop up funds again today via OMO auction, and then we expect that there will be another PMA next week. Also, market has been a bit tight, especially in the Naira market, which has caused overnight rates to climb up to between 20 and 30% due to the consistent mop-up. In the FX space, just because a lot of manufacturers are just coming in, market has not really picked up in that market, although we have an average trading volume in the I&E market has been around 150 million on a daily basis, with market trading between 362 and a high of 366.5 at that yesterday. For the bond market, activity has been really low in that market. Focus has really been on the newly issued 2025 Sukuk bond and the previously issued 2024 Sukuk bonds.
Do you think Naira is coming under a bit of a pressure, and do you think this pressure will try to trend a bit lower when everyone is back in business as far as the new year is concerned, in particular the manufacturers?
Yeah, I agree with that. But again, CBN has done a good job in intervening in the market via the wholesale and retail SMIS auctions. We have one that is due on Friday, where the results will be released by CBN, and we expect that there will be some sales in that market. Also, as people come back into the market next week, we expect that demand will climb slightly, but we expect that CBN will continue to intervene because they've shown that they have the muscle to intervene in the market at any point in time in the market.
Yes, from FBN Quest point of view, when everybody's back to the marketplace on their desk, as it were, what do you expect? What would be some of their considerations for the kind of exchange rate they'll be asking for the kind of yields they want on Naira papers, and then considering the political risk? If you look at the stock market, are bleeding profusely since the new year started. We're losing close to ₦1 trillion already.
Yeah, with the popularity of the I&E market now, I expect that a lot of manufacturers would have factored it in their pricing for this year. We expect that rates will climb slightly. I still expect that rates will trade between around the 365 region. As we get closer to the election with a lot of offshore investors exiting the market, we expect that pressure will continue. But again, I expect that CBN will continue to intervene in the market. But I expect that the Naira will come under a bit of pressure, especially with the tapering in the U.S., where a lot of FBIs will be exiting the market as the election gets closer, and where manufacturers will start demanding for more FX. But again, I expect that CBN will be, they've shown that they have the capability to be able to back that market up at any point in time.
Ajibola, what are foreign investors and currency players and traders, what are they saying about Nigeria at the moment? What's their major worry as they look at the interplay of politics, business, economy, and investments?
Again, I think the biggest thing for some of them, it's not just the politics. I think it's whatever is going on in the global market that's been a bit of play in whatever decisions that they're taking. Now they're able to get higher yields in their respective market, and that has factored into whatever decisions that they're taking. Also, again, as the elections get closer. But again, we've demonstrated our ability to be able to transition between one democratic route to another. And I don't expect that, or we don't expect that, that's going to change this period. But like I said, the tapering that has eased off in their foreign markets has been a bigger factor in the market versus vis-a-vis the local politics in the Nigerian market.
But finally, do you see when these foreign investors come back after the elections, perhaps or before the swearing in and all of that. Do you see a major repricing of assets in the market when they come back, depending on whatever happens there, globally speaking?
Absolutely. Without a doubt, Nigeria is still a very, very attractive market because we still offer double-digit yields for some of our papers. So that's still a very, very, very big market and interesting market for some of these guys. So as soon as we're able to sort out our elections, I expect that a lot of them will come back into the market. And then again, we've been able to show the ability for some of them to exit at whatever point, even if it might be slower than they usually would expect. But things have improved dramatically, and then we expect that they'll be able to exit the market whenever they come in. So I expect that there'll be a lot of inflows once we're able to sort out our elections, and we will have the current use in the market.
Ajibola Aero Phillips, thank you very much, head of FX trading at FBN Quest Merchant Bank, downtown Lagos, from FMDQ Exchange Place. Have a great day.